Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk with you about acids and bases. And acids are compounds that release H plus ions, which sometimes is also denoted as H3O plus because it's in water, and then the H plus reacts with the H2O like this to form the H3O plus ions. It does this because the oxygen is very electronegative, so it wants to attack this positive ion. Bases are the opposite. They release OH minus ions, or like to also sometimes say they take the H plus ions. Because as you can see maybe, if you have H plus and you add OH minus, you will get water, which is a neutral substance. So it isn't an acid and it isn't a base. And acids and bases are measured according to the pH scale, which goes from 0 to 14. And then in the middle over here, you have 7. And when you go from 7 is neutral, so it isn't an acid, it isn't a base. And when you go to the left, you go towards more acid substance. And when you go to the right, it's a more basic. To give a couple examples, when you go towards 1, you have stomach acid. And around 4-ish, you have beer. Here around 9-10, you have soap. And a little bit towards 11, you have bleach. And the pH scale is what they call a logarithmic scale. What this means is if you go from a pH of 1 towards a pH of 2, it isn't twice as no, if you go from 2 to 1, it isn't 2 times as acidic, but this so this isn't the case. It's 10 times as acidic. Of 10 times least acidic. So if you go from 2 to 1, divided by 10. So if you go from pH of 5 to a pH of 4, it's 10 times as acidic. And the same, of course, from the basic. When you go from 6 to 5, it's 10 times more basic. No, from 6 to 7. Or from this, or if you go from 6 to 8, it's 100 times as acidic because it's 10 times 10, so 100 times. So that's what they call a logarithmic scale.